Bye. Drop a like if you're just joining. Drop a like. Kuda, where Simon? You watched my previous videos. Yes. Hey, how are you doing? Welcome. Guys, thank you so much for the like.
Was quite engaging, and people got to watch this live stream. And the moment they were watching, the more they watched, the more watch hour I was able to accumulate. There was a particular day I did this live stream. I was able to accumulate over 500 watch hour. I was amazed. 400, 300, 200. I kept on yes, very possible. So let's go through this analytics together. You can see right here from my watch time, I was able to accumulate 5,343 watch hour. And you see right here 341, you see right here 324, you see right here 322. These are watch hours. Now, so let's go on and find out what exactly I did. All right, I know at this point you're wondering what exactly did I do to accumulate this kind of watch time on my channel. So we're going to be checking this right here. You can see from the top content on this channel, I was able to get 446 watch hour from this particular content here. And the next one here, you see 403 watch hour. And you see right here, 341. You see right here, 324. You see right here, 322. These are watch hours. Now, there is something very peculiar to this content. You can see right here that this content are not just regular videos, these are live stream. So guys, these were not just the regular kind of live stream that you just come up, you show your face and you talk to your subscribers. So now we're going to be looking at this specific live stream. It's actually a very unique kind of live stream. So let me show you guys exactly what the live stream looks like. Okay, so I'm going to take you guys to my YouTube live stream so you guys can actually see for yourself. So guys, from what you can see right here, these live streams are already unlisted. Okay, we're going to get to that part. I'll be explaining why these live streams are unlisted. So let me just play one of these live streams so you can see for yourself what they actually look like. All right, so let's look at this particular one. This live stream got 70,000 views. Yes, amazing. You guys could be wondering what exactly got 70,000 views. So let's click on it. So, all right, let me give this video a pause. So you're wondering, why should I do this kind of live stream? The truth is, getting 4,000 watch hour actually means people watching your video for a very long time. So the reason I'm sharing this particular strategy is because this one actually boosted my watch time, which I have to be very honest. So now I'm going to be explaining how you can use this to your advantage. So this one is one of the strategies I used to get my 4,000 watch hour. But then, if you feel like this particular strategy could actually be difficult or something you don't really have access to, there are other things that I actually did that still contributed to my watch time. Now, this particular live stream will give you engagements. Live stream is supposed to be engaging. Live stream is something that people will join you and watch. Now, I was able to find an event in my life that was quite engaging, and people got to watch this live stream. And the moment they were watching, the more they watched, the more watch hour I was able to accumulate. There was a particular day I did this live stream. I was able to accumulate over 500 watch hour. I was amazed. 400, 300, 200. I kept on accumulating this watch hour until I got my 4,000 watch hour completed. So this one is a very cool, fast, amazing strategy. So if you know you have something engaging, you can go live around you. Try going live. Now, this is the disadvantage. Before you rush to do something like this, you really need to be very careful and you really need to be very hardworking because something like this can actually give you the wrong audience. I wasn't only getting engagement, I was also getting subscribers. So now this particular kind of live stream will give you subscribers. Now the disadvantage is this particular set of persons are coming from a video that is really not related to my kind of content. So I would advise you, if you're going to go live with something really engaging, try as much as you can to be something related to your content. And the truth is, the more you get the subscribers from the live stream, the less chances you see these people watch your long form video. From my own experience, I may be wrong, but this is something I really noticed. So, guys, if you're going to try something like this, you need to be very hardworking, you need to be very consistent, and you need to channel your energy to your long form videos. The moment you get your 4,000 watch hour, you just have to stop. You don't have any business going live with this kind of content. So if you notice and you've been following this channel, after I got my 4,000 watch hour, I had to stop because I already knew that what I was looking for was granted. Now, let's talk about 1,000 subscribers. I know a lot of creators are finding it difficult to really hit their 1,000 subscribers really quick. It could actually be a lot. But then I'm going to be sharing one thing I did that boosted my subscriber count. I got my first 500 subscribers jumping on this kind of video shorts. Now, this particular short has its own advantage and disadvantage. The advantage is it's going to give you subscribers. Now, the disadvantage, you're going to struggle with views. So you need to weigh these chances. I'm exposing these things the way it is. I'm trying to be very honest. So whenever you're doing anything, you're going to be rest assured that you're making the decision yourself. So getting this kind of video or short on your channel is going to give you subscribers. But then are the subscribers going to watch your long form videos? So this was one way I was able to get a lot of subscribers. Now let's go organically. There were other things I did on my channel that boosted my views. Yes. So whenever you're doing anything, you're jumping on this kind of video shorts. Now, this particular shot has its own advantage and disadvantage. The advantage is it's going to give you subscribers. Now, the disadvantage, you're going to struggle with views. So you need to weigh these chances. I'm exposing these things the way it is. I'm trying to be very honest. So whenever you're doing anything, you're going to be rest assured that you're making the decision yourself. So getting this kind of video or short on your channel is going to give you subscribers. But then are the subscribers going to watch your long form videos? So this was one way I was able to get a lot of subscribers. Now let's go organically. There were other things I did on my channel that boosted my views and boosted my watch time. I was also creating long form videos. Before I did this little thing that boosted my watch time and subscribers, I already got a video that did really well. And what did I do? I created videos that people wanted to see. So I wasn't just playing around on my channel. I was creating the kind of content that people will come to my channel and they will find value. Meaning my videos were already getting traction. I have videos that went popular, but then there were things I didn't really realize and I didn't book on time. This particular video was one of my video. In fact, the first video that got traction on this channel. And when I did this video, I got a lot of views, I got a lot of subscribers, and the funny thing is I got watch hour as well. Then I started niching down. I started making content related to this kind of video. So people who really wanted to see this kind of content kept on coming to my channel to watch my video. You could actually be struggling on your watch time and views because you're distracted. You are posting random content. Your contents are not aligned. So the first thing I did was niching down my niching down my channel. So if you're starting your YouTube channel for the very first time, I'm not going to tell you to start going live immediately and start posting this kind of short videos. I'm going to advise you to niche down your channel. Have a focus, have a particular audience, have people you're making your videos for. Very important. If you can identify the kind of people that watch your video, believe me, you're making the job very easy for the algorithm. The algorithm will be pushing your video with ease. So this is a very good strategy that a lot of us want to jump on. Now, somebody is saying, yes, I've niched down and I'm not still getting the views, I'm not getting the traction. Now, it comes to consistency. I was actually very consistent, guys. There was no week I didn't post on my channel. I tried as much as I could to drop videos at least, even if it's one video every week. If you're growing a YouTube channel, you need to take the channel really seriously. You need to take it as a job. You need to take it serious. The more serious you are with your YouTube channel, I think the more results you will get. But if you treat your YouTube channel as a hobby, you treat the channel like something you just come once in a while, yes, it's going to give you once in a while results. But if you take out your time to plan your videos, make your content, add values to your videos, and you upload them correctly, believe me, you're going to be seeing the success. And yes, there is something I'd like to tell you guys. If you're a small YouTuber and you're starting your YouTube channel for the very first time, don't really start running after the views and watch hour. I know it's actually frustrating and tiring for you to make videos and you're not seeing the results that you really need to see. I know how tiring it can be. In fact, the hardest part of YouTube is not getting 1,000 subscribers or 4,000 watch hour. The hardest part is showing up even when you know you're not getting the views. It's quite hard. But the thing is, you need to show up consistently. The more consistent you are, the more the algorithm sees you, the more seriously YouTube takes you. And guys, I'm going to add this to this video. Start posting what works in your niche. See, after niching down your video, you need to post content people want to see. There are certain kind of titles, certain kind of videos people are looking for on a daily basis on YouTube. I know how exciting it feels to want to post something you care about, something you really feel like is exciting. Yes, it's exciting to you, but it's not really exciting to what people are looking for at the moment. It's either you're solving their problem, you're entertaining them, you're educating them, you're making them feel relaxed. People actually want something from you in one way or the other. That is how the world is structured. People just want something from you, and that is how we find it in this world. So you need to give out something. Make things that people want to see. Don't make things based on your feelings. Don't make videos based on how you perceive them to be. Make videos based on demand. Go look out for other creators in your niche. Check out their videos. Yes, there are people creating the same content you're creating. See what is working for them. I'm not saying you should copy creators, because if you're copying someone, trust me, you won't last on this platform. You need to have your own uniqueness and that thing that keeps you special. So if you're going to be going out for other creators in your niche, you just have to learn one or two things and apply them to your channel. And trust me, with proper consistency and the right strategy, you should be on your way to getting your 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hour. So if you've watched this video to this point, that is to say you're really keen on getting monetized in 2026. I'm going to be giving you a bonus tip advice for every small creator from the depth of my heart. If you're starting YouTube for the very first time, I'm going to tell you, don't be too pressured to get the views, don't be too pressured to get the watch hour. I understand the feeling that once you're posting on YouTube, you're going to be having low views consistently. But you know what? It's not going to be forever. There is always a breaking point on every channel. So long you're following the right consistency, you're doing the right things on the channel, and you're posting
I have made the decision to navigate away from hair content. I have lost the joy and passion behind having natural hair. I no longer desire to be a hair influencer. Want to fully express how grateful I am for my audience, not only on YouTube, but also on TikTok and Instagram. Like, I have huge followings on all those platforms, and I know that has played a significant part in where I am today in regards to my career as an influencer, but also my business. And I know a lot of people originally followed me for hair content. That's what I started with, and I became known as somebody to go to if you needed help with hair growth, hair tips, if you needed anything regarding how to do your hair. My videos were it, especially as somebody with type 4 hair, which is a texture that's often neglected in the industry. So I recognize the impact that I have had on a lot of people, and I'm very grateful that I've been able to do that. I'm gonna follow up each section with my lead-in letter because I need to redo some of these twists. But because I do value and appreciate my audience, I feel like you guys deserve a sit-down video like this where I fully explain what's going to be happening in the future with my channel, because a lot of you guys have been there from the beginning. And even if you haven't been there from the beginning, like just any sort of like, follow, comment has done amazing things for allowing me to have opportunities that I never would have imagined. And I never want anybody to feel like I'm taking that community and everything that it has allowed me to do for granted. But I have made the decision to navigate away from hair content, meaning I no longer desire to be a hair influencer or a hair content creator or natural hair inspo person or anything of the sort. And this isn't a decision that I made lightly. Like I said, it has been months of me debating over this, praying over this, and really like assessing who I am and the type of content creator that I want to be. And while I understand that a lot of people might be shocked, they might be a little confused, and I'm going to explain, I am confident in saying this, which is why, decided to finally make the video. I definitely feel like at the very least I owed you guys a sit down video and explanation. Like I said, I have seen people, peep certain things. I've seen comments of people saying, how come you don't post hair content as much anymore? I've seen people kind of question my YouTube schedule that I've had for this year, which has been rotating between a hair video every single week and a vlog slash weight loss video. And at the time, I wasn't really ready to say anything because I still wasn't sure. But now that I am, here we are. I feel like, though, this isn't completely new because over the years, I have mentioned how I kind of don't really want to be a natural hair influencer. And if I'm being honest, I think I've said this before on social media. I never intended to be a natural hair influencer when I started out. When I started out social media, I started out here on YouTube back in December of 20.
We have an amazing challenge courtesy of Safaricom Foundation and M-Pesa Foundation called Capture the Good.
Natural hair content will be making a comeback in 2026. Okay, so this year I am happy to announce that I will be bringing back Is It Type for Friendly. So if you guys don't know, this is a review series that I started in 2024 that you guys absolutely love across all my platforms, where I basically reviewed a ton of natural hair products from a ton of different brands and let you know whether they were worth it. Right.
Hey, it's Kay. Welcome back to another YouTube on storefront. I'm not too sure about her. And then I got this little phone stand. The quality looking nice. All right. All these beautiful women on brick video I did last week. Other than that, I'm doing all this posing. I didn't even lay my head.
How often should you upload videos to YouTube? Well, there's not exactly like a specific number of videos that you can post that somehow you'll break your channel with once you hit the threshold. What you should keep in mind, though, is that when you post a new video, YouTube is only going to give your channel so much real estate in those very valuable recommended spaces on the website. So posting a second video in the same day could almost be like competing with yourself for those early recommendations. However, I personally don't believe that this is going to impact the long-term success of your videos either way. What it could do, though, is slow down the velocity of your first video you posted that day that was already doing kind of well. So how often should you post? Well, I would like to think as often as possible, but with the exception that you're giving yourself enough time to create quality content. Even if that means you're only posting, for example, once a week.
So when I first started this channel right here, I recorded between 6 to 8 videos because I didn't want for my videos to start getting traction, and then as soon as somebody comes over to my channel, they realize, oh man, this person only got like 1 or 2 videos. Most people, they don't just watch one video and want to subscribe. They want to look at a couple videos to kind of fill you out a little bit, and then they're going to make their decision based on, are you actually bring.
How many YouTube videos should you upload a week? Is there an the tips. Number one, here's my goal. Max one long form video a day. Like at Think Media, we get ahead on videos, especially because we have other creators helping us. Nate, Craig, we've had great people in the past. We repurpose some of my videos from other places or trainings on making this video. Like if I've got, and so we have a bank of videos. But if we have a bank of videos, we sit on them. We schedule upload them. We get ahead on them. And if I'm going to upload a video and I've got a bank, I'm not going to upload more than one long form a day. And I'm going to upload it at the ideal time in the morning of where my YouTube, when your audience is watching. I'm going to upload it at that time, let it roll that day, and I'll upload one tomorrow. No big deal. Number two, one YouTube short per day. This is my personal strategy. If I've got a short, I'll upload that on the same day as a long, no big deal. I'm going to space it out. The long will go out at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's also based on my channel data, and we're always analyzing it. The short will probably go out 3 hours later. If I've got 7 shorts, I will upload one a day for 7.
So you want to get 4,000 watch hours and you have uploaded over 200 videos on your channel, yet you don't have up to 2,000 watch hours. Well, that's not now, because in this video, I want to show you this new YouTube feature that will help you get stay. So I highly encourage you to use tutorial videos or any other video, maybe storytelling, any video at all that resonates well with your audience, anything that hooks attention, gets people to stay glued to the content will work. So the next thing you're going to do once you get those valuable videos is to download them. Now, if it's 2 or 3, go on and put the 3 of them together so it becomes one long video. So instead of having only 6 minutes video, 8 minutes, you have like 20, 25, 30 minutes video. Because the longer this live stream, the more you get more watch hours. The next step is to use screencasts to feature this video on YouTube. Let me share my screen with you. Don't click off until you see the last tip, because without the last tip, you are going to screencast, you still not get results. So once you open your YouTube app, go on and click on this watch button. The next thing you want to do is to go. Yes, that's exactly what happens when you go live. And that's why this feature is going to use. A lot of people don't know that this feature exists and even how to use it to get more watch hours. Like I said, the only time it works is when you give value. Let me share my phone screen with you. With the 4,000 watch hours using this strategy. Another benefit of this particular feature is that you don't really need to create new videos. So if you are lazy, you want to get more watch hours, but you don't want to create new videos, you can actually use your existing videos to achieve this. I'll still show you how to use that. Now, in a moment, I'm going to share my phone screen with you. But just select the thumbnail we want to use for this. Now, there are 2 options. Select this one. Make sure that it did not get result. Once you get those valuable videos, is to download them. Now, if it's 2 or 3, go on and put the 3 of them together so it becomes one long video. So instead of having only 6 minutes video, 8 minutes, the next thing you want to do is to go on and click on this pencil icon here, and it's going to bring us to this place. The first important step that will help us get this watch hour is to click on this pencil icon so we can select the thumbnail we want to use for this. Now, there are 2 options here: take thumbnail or upload it. It's an interesting title, so people will click and watch it. Now, the next thing is to click on unlisted, this one here, this visibility. So there are options here. For the purpose of this demo, I'm going to leave it as unlisted, but for you, the moment you want to do it, it's going to be public. So this is just a demonstration to go on and click on screencast. You can see this option. This is the biggest. Now, always remember to select the right audience. If you click on next, so you are going to go on that I grant and got it, and it's just getting, and it's going to bring you to this place, which is the audience. Now, always remember to select the right audience. If you click on next, click on got it, and it's just getting ready to get started. Now, it's going to bring us to the app we are going to use to screencast. So you are going to go on and look for VLC Media Player. So I'm going to click on it and it will bring us to this place. If you don't have VLC Media, please download it. It's say grant permission. I'm going to click on grant so you can make that video player. It will give you the watch. It helps her rating lots of watch hours. I will get people to drop comments in the comment section. Now, always go back to that comment section and respond to them. Yes, reply to all the comments. This will help you increase your engagement metrics. The next important one is this one is very important. Please put your phone on do not disturb while doing this. Remember, when you screencast, everything going on your screen will be shown. So you don't want along the way there will be message, WhatsApp message, there's Facebook notification, and all of that popping in.
Shake and win millions of prizes with the AliExpress $1 challenge.
This is simply the best and the most amazing, and see whichever one you would like to play. Okay, so the first one I have 60 something million. That on that arrow. Going all parts of the interface, we have three. Going to be playing the first one, which is going to start telling you how you need to play the game, which is also going to drive in engagement. They are going to start commenting that this is how you need to play it. And the longer they stay, the more watch hours you accumulate. Do you understand? So for me, I'm going to be playing icon and it off it, and then you turn off your mic also. Okay, so once you turn off the two things, now you can see at the down part of the interface, we have three icons here, right? The one in the middle, that's where you're going to click. Okay, so click on the one in the middle, you're going to see another interface like this. When you're going to see playable, different things, different games. Okay, so you can just scroll down and see whichever one you. So the first thing you want to do is to make sure that you turn off your camera. If you don't want to, in fact, you don't necessarily need to show your face. Okay, just make sure you click on that camera icon and it off it, and then you turn off your mic also. Okay, so once you turn off the two things, now you can see at the down part of the interface we have three icons here, right? The one in the middle, that's where you're going to click. Okay, so click on the one in the middle and you're going to see another interface like this, where you're going to see playables, different things, different games. Okay, so you can just scroll down and see whichever one you would like to play. Okay, so the first one I have 60 something million. That this is to tell you that a lot of people are actually using this to get 4,000 watch hours, to get engagement on their channel. So there are a lot of games here that you can actually play. So for me, I'm going to be playing the first one, which is the most played game. The very first one. I'm just going to click on play. Now, once you click on play, you're going to see this interface, right? Remember, you are live. And this is a brand new channel. Nobody has joined yet. But this is how I was able to accumulate that watch hours. Okay, so now you're just going to click on that play icon. Now once you click on the play icon, you're going to see this interface. Now this is where the main trick comes in. You have to start playing this game. Okay, this is to make your audience engage. Whoever joins this live stream, this is what they are going to be watching. Now what makes this method work so well and guarantees to give you your 4,000 watch hour is that whoever clicks on this live stream to see you playing this game, they are actually going to start telling you how you need to play the game, which is also going to drive in engagement. They are going to start commenting that this is how you need to play it. And the longer they stay, the more watch hours you accumulate. Do you understand? And the next thing you need to do, you see that place that is blank? It is because you turned off your camera. So you want to make it very catchy. So the next thing you need to do is, you see these icons at the right side? Click on it. Now click on green screen. Once you click on green screen, it is actually going to see, you're going to see something like this. It will be green automatically. Then you need to go look for a very catchy picture in your gallery. You understand? Scroll and make sure that you look for a very catchy picture. Okay, you're not just putting picture for picture's sake, but this picture is also going to attract audience and make them stay longer. You understand? So you want to make sure that the interface is looking very good for the eye. Okay, so I'm just going to look for a picture that I can use. So I'll be making use of this particular picture and I'll add it. Now you can see that this is much more better than leaving it with a black screen. Do you understand? So now you need to play this game for as long as you can. At least you need to stream for like 10 hours or 11 hours. Now for my own, I couldn't stay very long. I only played the game for about 1 hour and I slept off. So when I woke up, it was more than 3 hours and I turned it off. And you can see the views I already got. I got 1.5k views and it gave me 315 watch hours. That's massive. Now, this is to say that if I had left the live stream for about 10 hours or more, probably I would have had over 1,000 watch hours. I know you may not have the time to sit down and stream and start playing game for 10 hours, 11 hours. Now, this is where the second trick comes in. What you need to do is, once you have this interface, you need to at least play for like 10 minutes or 20 minutes. Now, once you're playing it like that, you want to screen record your phone. Okay, so as you're playing the game, you want to screen record it. So while you're screen recording, make sure you screen record at least 10 minutes of you playing the game, or 15 minutes, or 20 minutes max. So that way, it is like you have a pre-recorded video already on your phone. So the next thing is now for you to use screencast. You're going to screencast that particular pre-recorded gaming video. Okay, so this is what is going to be playing for those amount of hours. You're going to loop it and it will keep playing over and over and over, and that way you're going to get engagement. Now look at this second game that I'm playing. You can see that I have engagement already, just that people are going and leaving, and I didn't stay long on this live stream. Now let me show you the last method to use if you don't want to use the gaming method. Now the next one that I used that gave me engagement also was the green screen method. Okay, once you log on to your YouTube app and you go live, just click on green screen, look for a very catchy picture. Now you can see on this live stream I already have 4 people, right? Now the next thing you want to do is on this interface that you can see on the right icon. Now once you click on it, you're going to see something like this. Choose a sticker, pull, or countdown. Okay, so you can either use pull, but for me I used countdown. So when you click on it, you're going to see something like this. Oh, so what I did was to write guess my real name or give me a pretty name. Definitely if you see this, you're going to engage. You understand? So after writing your write off, just make sure that what you're writing is what people can read and relate with, and that way it is also going to bring engagement. Now the next thing you want to do is to click on the duration. Okay, so you want to leave it on the highest, which is 59 minutes 55 seconds, so literally like an hour. So the sticker is actually going to be there for like an hour. So now once you're done, you can just move the countdown to somewhere. You can see I'm literally having engagement. Did you see all the comments? Can you see all the comments? Look at it now. See the way people are joining. Right now, I have about 6 people watching, and they are also dropping comments, which is engagement. Do you understand? So that is what I did to get that watch hours. Now, I want you to know that if you start this method, initially you may not necessarily get the views. Now, if you can see this live stream, you're going to see that I didn't really get more views until one of the live stream actually picked up. Okay, so once you have a particular live stream that picked up, just know that your channel will start getting more views. So you don't need to stop, but you need to keep showing up consistently for you to be able to get your desired results. So this is icon, and you're going to add in all these. And you can't get watch hours from your short. So this short with 158 views was not what gives you the watch hours. So let's just go straight into the video, right? So every single thing you're going to be doing is right on your YouTube app, okay? So now, once you log on to your YouTube app, you're going to see this plus icon as usual where you do upload your videos. Click on the plus icon and click on live. You understand? Don't worry, you're not showing your face. I'm going to show you what you need to do. So now the next thing is for you to click on that pencil icon and you're going to add in all these necessary details, okay? The main thing is for you to select that your video is not for kids, okay? Then you can now go live. You can also change the title if you wish, right? But you don't necessarily need that. So just click on go live. So I've done that and it's loading. I think the network is kind of okay. 3, 2, 1, and then you are live, right? Now once you're live, you're going to see this interface, okay? Now that's not where we're going. You can see the icons we have at the right side. Click on that arrow. Now once you click on that arrow, it's going to show you all the full icons as you can see here. So the first thing, okay, now that's not where we're going. You can see the icons we have at the right side. Click on that arrow. Now once you click on that arrow, it's going to show you all the full icons as you can see here. So the first thing, okay, now that's not where we're going. You can see the icons we have at the right side. Click on that arrow. Now once you click on that arrow, it's going to show you all the full icons as you can see here. So the first thing you want to do is to make sure that you turn off your camera. If you don't want to, in fact, you don't necessarily need to show your face. Okay, just make sure you click on that camera icon and you off it, and then you turn off your mic also. Okay, so once you turn off the two things,